Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with my first layout using the January hip kit, and I'm going to go ahead and do this one of my sister. And this kit, guys, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Like, I've been using it the past couple days, and it's so pretty. Um, I'm really enjoying all the colors, like the aquas and the navies and the pinks, and I just love it so much. So I wanted to start with this one, and if you saw my picture selection video, I needed to get a different picture of my sister. It's the same picture, but I needed another copy because mine was starting to get yellowed, and it was like right on her face. So I was like, yeah. But I ended up just scanning it on my scanner and just redid the color so that it came out to be a true black and white again, and it worked perfectly. So I just went ahead and reprinted it that way. And I wanted it came in black and white anyway, but I really was happy about that because I can use this really bold background paper and not have to worry about my picture competing with any of the colors. So what I did was I went through and I grabbed every single flower that is in those Heidi Swap die cut packages, and I'm going to not use all of them, but I want to use quite a few, so I just pulled them all out so I could have all my options in front of me. So the background paper there is by Dear Lizzy, and then the navy that I matted my picture on is also from Dear Lizzy. Those are both from her Serendipity line. And I love navy, you guys. I'm so happy there's two companies at least, or two lines that have navy in them. The Dear Lizzy and the Heidi Swap both have navy, and I just think it is a really underutilized color in the scrapbooking industry. You don't see navy very often, but when I do, oh, I love it so much. I think it's a great pop of color, and it's also a neutral. You know, navy goes with a lot of different colors, so I hope it comes back a little bit more. Okay, so I'm using these Amy Tangerine thickers. Those are called Other Half, and they're a really pretty deep pink glitter. And I put Gorgeous Dah-Ling. And you have to say that in your worst English accent ever. Gorgeous Dah-Ling. And I did that because this picture is actually from my sister when she was in high school. She's 32 now, so she's no longer in high school. But she took a modeling class in high school, and she got some just really super gorgeous pictures. So I had that in one of my photo boxes that I ended up going through the other day. For some reason, I just wanted to see what was in there. I think I was looking for a certain picture to see if I already had one printed out, and then I found that one, and I was like, oh, I need to put this on a layout. It's so pretty. So I did. So I took a piece of pink cardstock that I had left over from my December kit, so I'm going to use that to house my title there. And I'm going to go ahead and get it all put down. And I'm going to use these Heidi Swap cut apart words, and I used Pretty and Lovely, so I'm going to layer those on top of her picture there. That banner sticker is from Dear Lizzy. That was the last one I had from her Lucky Charm line, so I used up that last one there. And I'm going to do some layering here with these flowers. So I definitely needed something behind the Pretty Lovely up there just to kind of help it be grounded because it was kind of hanging out in the middle of nowhere. And then I decided to layer that with a pink flower, and then I used one of the navy flowers from Heidi Swap because the Lovely was getting a little bit lost on top of the pink flower, so adding that dark color underneath it really helped it stand out a lot more, and you could see it a lot better. So I'm literally just looking at all the flowers that I pulled out, and I'm kind of layering them up at the top and bottom there. And then I have that one peeking out over the title, and I love the way that fit in there. It just fits so perfectly. I'm just kind of going through all my options here. I'm going to use that die cut camera, and all of these die cuts are from Heidi Swap. So we got one package of die cuts, and it had 104 pieces in it. So there's a lot to choose from. And I separated them by like paper die cuts and then acetate die cuts because it came with both. So I just separated them in my tray so it could help me sift through them a little bit easier. I'm trying to decide what else I'm going to put on here. I'm playing with my iPad. Watching Bones, I'm pretty positive I was. Sorry guys, my husband's text messages are going off on my computer and I can't put it on silent, so I don't know. Hopefully not a whole lot's going to pop up here. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff stuck down, and I'm going to use my tiny attacher to attach the Pretty and Lovely because they're a very pretty font, script font, so it's hard to put those down with my ATG. I'm just going to go ahead and staple these in place. They pop off a little bit, especially the Y over the picture, but I don't care. Once it's in my page protector, it'll stay down. So I'm adding a couple of these Dear Lizzie puffy stickers, and I use the smile over the camera lens there, and then I use 2 of the photo corners. Since the picture's black and white, I can really be kind of, I have, what's the word I'm looking for? I can really be creative as far as what the colors I use. I don't have to think too much about the colors I'm using. You know, as long as they all go together on the page, I'm not worrying about what's in the picture and trying to make everything match and stuff. So I pulled out a few of my Freckled Fawn items here. I'm going to use these navy pearl beads, and they're kind of like enamel dots, but they're pearls, so they're thicker. They stand up a little bit more than enamel dots do, and they're solid. But I had navy, and I was like, oh yes, perfect. So I grabbed them, and I'm going to use that entire row of navy all over this layout here. I really like the way that they look. I think I'm able to do them in 3s, and then I had one extra one, so I just stuck it down. And I'm going to use a couple of these Freckled Fawn hearts. I believe I used 2 of them. I'm going to do my journaling first, just to make sure I leave myself enough room. And I just say in high school, Ashley took some modeling classes, and then I wrote, my sister really is stunning, and she is. She's still stunning today. I love her. She's my best friend. So I'm going to use, I think I used 2 of these hearts here. That one's just a striped, and then that one's a pink. And some of the colors in there go pretty well with the layout. So that was good using those. And I think those are the only 2 I add. Nope, just kidding. I had one more right there. And that's in a pink and a yellow. And that kind of helps. There's one yellow chevron stripe there, so in the background paper, so that kind of helps echo the yellow a little bit there. Because I didn't have anything else anywhere else. And that is going to complete my layout, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will answer them as best I can. And I will be back again really soon with some more layouts using the absolutely gorgeous January hip kit. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.